This is very meaningful to me.
In case you missed it, we've got your MTV Movie and TV Awards recap.
She tells me what looks bad if I pick something wrong.
The late Anna Nicole Smith's daughter, Danny Lynn, all grown up at the Kentucky Derby.
J-Lo's throwback photo is making us swoon this morning.
Dolly Parton puts her money where her mouth is.
Plus, Meghan Markle shares a sweet, steamy kiss with Prince Harry after his polo match.
Ow, ow!
Happy Monday, Facebook Live and People.com. Great to see you today. We've got a lot to catch you up on from over the weekend, including all the action from Sunday night's MTV Movie and TV Awards. It's the first time both movies and TV shows have been eligible for gold popcorn statues. So we want to know, who is your all-time favorite movie or TV star? That's our Facebook question of the day. Let us know your answers and why below. We're going to get to our favorites a little bit later. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. We're starting off today with the double homicide making headlines this morning because the motive is a mystery. Two Boston doctors have been brutally murdered. Here's what we know so far. People has confirmed that in the last moments of his life, Dr. Richard Field managed to send a text message to a friend pleading for help. Alarmed, the friend contacted police, who rushed to Field's luxury penthouse in Boston. But they were too late. By the time police arrived, Field and his fiancée, Dr. Lina Bolaños, were dead. Police say that both doctors' hands were bound and there was blood everywhere. The couple's throats had been slit and the killer allegedly wrote a message of retribution on the wall. Police encountered the suspect at the scene and a brief gunfight ensued, with the suspect shooting at officers. That's all according to a police statement. The suspect, later identified as Bampuman Texara, was injured. According to Boston police, the suspect was struck by the officers and, after a violent struggle, placed in custody and transported to an area hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries as a result of gunshot wounds. A motive is not yet known, but Boston Police Commissioner William Evans told reporters that the couple must have known the suspect. Friends of the couple tell People that they cannot fathom why anyone would want to kill the doctors, with one saying they weren't the type of people to screw people over. So when I hear retribution, I wonder what for. What could these people possibly have done that someone would want to kill them for? These were people who dedicated their lives to helping others. They cared so much about other people. They were the kindest people I knew. Now, according to an update by the Boston Police Department, multiple charges will be finalized and sought against Texera in South Boston District Court. Our thoughts, of course, go out to the victims and their families. Stay on People.com for more on this story as it develops. We're also breaking down the fashion from the MTV Movie and TV Awards. Stay tuned for that. Well, it was a big weekend for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The duo are making us all swoon this morning as they were seen sharing a sweet kiss as they attended their first public event together. Prince Harry was participating in a charity polo match with his brother, Prince William. Harry and Meghan were caught embracing each other after the match on Sunday. Markle wore a high-cut, sleeveless navy Antonio Berardi dress with a pair of shades and a white blazer for the first day of the polo match. The couple have been photographed together in the past, but this marked the first time they officially attended an event as a pair. Got us all buzzing. Of course, Harry and Meghan weren't the only ones to attend the star-studded polo event. Eddie Redmayne and Luke Evans both showed their support as well. Now watch this.
This is some extra money from the fund. We had 6 months. I promised that I would give you money every month, and we had some extra money as a surprise. So there's $5,000 for a bonus check. Okay?
I got 5 words for you. I will always love you.
Oh.
Oh, man, I love Dolly Parton. That is, of course, country legend Dolly Parton, as she hands out checks to each of the families affected by the deadly Tennessee wildfires last year. Dolly started the My People Fund as part of her Dollywood Foundation after the wildfires killed 14 people this past November. The foundation has provided $1,000 a month to all the people initially promised for 6 months, and this weekend she gave them all an extra $5,000. Dolly Parton's foundation has given out nearly $10,000 each to the families displaced by the wildfires, and that is not all. Dolly will be using an additional $3 million to start a new fund called the Mountain Tough Recovery to continue helping those affected by those wildfires. She's fantastic. She's really pulling through for those people, isn't she?
Definitely, I love that. All right, let's check in with Facebook Live in honor of MTV's first ever Movie and TV Awards. We want to know who your favorite movie or TV star is. Edward says, my favorite movie star is Emma Watson. She's a true beauty.
And, Andrea Elizabeth says she loves the cast of This Is Us, Bates
definitely.
Motel, and Game of Thrones. I got the whole,
all of them.
That's a lot of actors. And a shout out to Nancy watching in the Philippines. Good morning,
Wow,
Nancy.
good morning.
Yeah, and guys, keep the Facebook comments coming in. We'll get to more a little later. But first, Andrea, more trending news news in Star Trek.
Yes, Jeremy. We've got a little J-Rod kicking off our Star Treks this morning. Jennifer Lopez is still on cloud 9 since attending last week's Met Gala with boyfriend Alex Rodriguez. The triple threat Instagrammed this throwback photo over the weekend, which shows her blowing a kiss to her man as he snaps a pic. J-Lo captioned the Insta at the Met with a blue heart emoji. I think it's safe to say the Shades of Blue star can't get over the magical event just yet. Of course, the Met Gala marked the official red carpet debut for Lopez and Rodriguez. Lopez stunned in a gorgeous blue Valentino gown, while the former Yankee looked equally as chic in a classic Tom Ford tux. The 47-year-old Mama 2 recently opened up about her relationship on The Late Late Show, telling James Corden that she calls him Alex, not A-Rod, and that she couldn't be happier. She says this: "He's the best. You would love him. Honestly, he's a great guy. He's fun. He's awesome." Well, great to see J-Rod still going strong. All right, watch this.
It's always a special event and for us, and it's become tradition, and the outfits are harder to pick than the horses. She tells me what looks bad if I pick something wrong, and then she's pretty good. She's pretty good at it.
I'm loving the hat. Well, pretty impressive for a 10-year-old. That's Larry Burkhead and his preteen daughter, Danny Lynn, showing off their Kentucky Derby fashion at this year's famed horse race. The duo, who have attended the Kentucky Derby for the past 7 years, always show up dressed to impress. The daughter of the late Playboy model Anna Nicole Smith, Danny Lynn, has become quite the fashionista over the years, and judging from these side-by-side photos, also shares a rather strong resemblance to her famous mother. Well, I know we all can't wait to see what Danny Lynn and her father show up in next year. And while we're on the topic of fathers and daughters, This Is Us star Milo Ventimiglia did not break character while presenting Best Duo with his TV daughter Chrissy Metz at Sunday night's MTV Movie and TV Awards. The adorable pair walked arm in arm on and off stage together. Milo even called Chrissy Princess before launching into a discussion about what life was like, quote, back in his day. Very funny. Well, besides hanging out with Milo at the MTV Movie and TV Awards, Chrissy was clapping back at some body shamers over her red ruffled latex dress that she was rocking. Apparently, the This Is Us star was on the receiving end of some negative comments about her style because she used Twitter to share an empowering message later on in the night saying this: "For the record, I wear what I want when I want. Newsflash, it's my body. Hashtag thanks though." And we have some other memorable moments that you might have missed from last night's award show, such as this steamy photo of Baywatch co-stars Zac Efron and Alexandra Daddario. Zac can be seen smooching his beautiful co-star on the cheek, causing us all to wonder if we have a new couple alert on our hands, maybe? Well, it certainly would be one red-hot duo. I am rooting for them. Speaking of perfect duos, check out who hung out backstage. That's Rebel Wilson hanging out with 13 Reasons Why star Catherine Langford. The two ladies, who are both Australian, seem to bond over their shared Aussie roots. Rebel even wrote how she's a major fan of the hit Netflix show, so maybe we can see her make an appearance on season 2. We can only hope. But first, did you see this? Adam Devine paired up with Haley Steinfeld and Josh Gad for a hilarious Beauty and the Beast inspired opening number. Of course, Adam dressed up in a full-on Beast costume and could be seen roaming around in character throughout the night. For example, as Emma Watson delivered her moving Best Actor speech, Adam could be seen golf clapping in his Beast costume while standing on tables in the audience. Yes, definitely wish I was there to see all that. Safe to say, this award show will go down as a tale as old as time. And those are your Star Treks for today.
All right, guys, stick around. We've got all the red carpet looks from the MTV Movie and TV Awards. Plus, Barack Obama shares an inspiring message as he is honored with another prestigious award.
This is King Cutie in people. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
All right, guys, what would be an award show without the breakdown of the best and most wow-worthy red carpet looks? Wouldn't be anything. Well, we know any MTV award show is bound to bring out some very glam and bold looks, and it's safe to say the stars of Sunday night's MTV Movie and TV Awards did just that. So let's start with one of the women of the night, Emma Watson, who is once again proving why she's one of the queens of the red carpet fashion. The Beauty and the Beast star continued her style streak, wearing an asymmetrical hemline and sheer sleeve gown with a perfect pop of silver sequins. Love this. Emma, you never let us down. All right, and of course, we've got to talk one of our favorites, Taraji P. Henson, who is never afraid to work a carpet. She's giving us some fierce metallic and cutout vibes in a rose gold Emilio Pucci floor-length gown paired with the perfect metallic pumps. Totally feeling this style on her. All right, moving on to one of my favorite looks of the night, Haley Steinfeld showing us how it's done in this super sexy lavender mini dress. She's rocking some serious ab cutouts paired with heavy embellishments and the perfect silver pumps. Think I'm getting some J-Lo vibes here, loving it. Haley also just dropped her new single, Most Girls, and opened up about her inspiration in not just music, but also in life right now. Watch this.
You know, I'm guilty of waking up some days and feeling like, oh, I don't want to be like anybody else. I want to be my own person and the only one of me, period. And I'm so over that. I look around and see the most incredible women in everyday life that we're surrounded by that are strong and are smart and have so much to offer, and I want to be like them.
I love her. And now from one embellished mini dress to the next, model and actress Cara Delevingne paired her platinum buzz cut with a strapless Saint Laurent velvet dress with matching over-the-knee boots. And I mean, let's just take a moment to bow down to those brows. Delevingne can pretty much do no wrong with the best brows in the business. All right, moving on to Zendaya, who's making us all green with envy in her plunging floral-embellished Zuhair Murad gown. The dress is the perfect amount of sheer, leaving just enough to the imagination. She added a touch of metallic with her peep-toe shoes and topped the look off with her classic glowy glam makeup. Loving it. Speaking of glam, hello, Allison Williams. The sequin trend continues with her sparkly multicolored metallic mini dress. The girl star is sticking with her platinum blonde locks for now. Have to say, I'm totally loving this new look on her. She also opted for metallic peep-toe shoes and kept the makeup simple, letting her dress do the talking. And now someone who's never afraid to make a statement, Farrah Abraham. The Teen Mom OG star brought a Bollywood-inspired look to the red carpet, opting for an elaborate gold bedazzled crop top with a matching pink skirt. She also layered on the accessories with a heavy gold chain, henna ink choker, and a gold headpiece. Abraham told TooFab that she wanted to, quote, bring culture to the red carpet and hopes that her look will, quote, inspire others to embrace new cultures and have good experiences. All right, moving on to one of TV's biggest and littlest darlings, Millie Bobby Brown. The actress was a big winner Sunday night, scooping up the award for Best TV Actor in a Series for Stranger Things. And Brown looked seriously stylish in white cowboy boots and a matching sequin mini dress. Brown is for sure taking the fashion world by storm. Cannot wait to see what she rocks next. And now, last but not least, the always fabulous Tracee Ellis Ross is holding down the sparkly trend with a multicolored sequin dress paired with a casual belt, vintage Neil Lane jewelry. And guys, the best part here, the Blackers star did her makeup herself. Love a girl who can get glammed up all on her own. Get it, Tracee, looking amazing.
And she definitely did look amazing. Now, actress and YouTuber Teala Dunn was also on the MTV red carpet Sunday night, covering things for Instant. She got the stars to reveal how they were really feeling about the big night with the help of some emojis, of course. Check this out.
What's up, people? Now it's me, Teala Dunn, with Instant. I'm so excited to be here for the first ever MTV Movie and TV Awards. How's everyone feeling tonight? So we are going to ask you guys how you would react to different scenarios using emojis, and I have emojis for you. So are you ready?
Emojis?
I'm going to start this one off easy. How are you feeling right now in an emoji? How are you both feeling right now?
How am I feeling right now? I guess we could use this one.
That one?
Yeah,
Good?
feeling good, excited to be here.
This one? I feel crazy little awesome right now. Hey, so I'm feeling cool,
Cool.
What do you think of the fashion on the red carpet so far?
I haven't seen much yet, but it would be weird if I used those, so I'm gonna have to go with this again.
How are you feeling about the fashion trends on the carpet so far in an emoji?
Some of them are sad, but a lot of them are like awesome.
I would describe it as kind of this, because it's a little surprise at first, but then you're like, I'm good, I'm accepting it. Yeah, absolutely.
I just love this one.
That one's everything. I love it. What would you do if you randomly bumped into Emma Watson on the carpet? Me too.
If I was accepting an award, like all three of these at the same time, it'd be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It'd be everywhere.
Andrea thinks she has it. She's gonna give it a go. And she does! Andrea pulls out in individual immunity.
All right, so this week's Survivor Challenge required a lot of agility and high knees, and we have fitness and transformation motivator and Survivor superfan Sean T here to show us a Survivor-inspired workout. All right, but what are we doing today?
Today, Andrea, I'm gonna challenge you a little bit. It's about speed and agility and being able to move, because you definitely need speed and agility in this challenge. So I'm gonna show it to you first, show the people at home so they know. It's called speed and agility 1, 2, 3. So your feet go up, center, back, center, out wide, then you go run, run, run. Do it again. Up, center, back, center, feet go, run it out, 1, 2, hit. 1, 2 again, up, center, back, center, feet, jack 2 times, run, 1, 2, 3, and one more time. Up, center, back, center, 1, 2, 3, hit, and you're good. So it might take you a minute. Do it nice and slow, because it's more important to really get your feet in the right action so that you can be successful. Do that for 5 minutes with no break. Speed it up every minute and you will have amazing agility. Good job.
We wrapped in, I was in rehearsals for falsettos and I was still shooting girls. So I wrapped in September, I guess, or late August. So it was nice to finally see it all come together. I do miss it. I mean, I've been lucky to get to sort of like this with the press for the final season coming out. We all got to sort of come together and see each other quite a bit. And I see Lena and Allison, especially, we see them socially quite a bit. So, so it's, you know, it's nice, but it is hard. This would have been the time that we would have started filming. Like normally we start filming, so it feels a little weird to not be doing it after 6 years.
Tony nominee Andrew Rannells is opening up about parting ways with the popular HBO series Girls. Andrew, who's currently nominated for Best Performance by an Actor in a Featured Role in a Musical, stars in the Broadway production of Falsettos following his 6-year stint on Girls. But besides chatting about his time on the memorable series, Andrew also opened up about his relationship with Lena Dunham and why he felt the need to defend her from her critics on Watch What Happens Live. Watch.
We have open conversations about all of that, and you know, look, she is a real groundbreaking creative talent, and that's always going to be very divisive, and people are going to have opinions about it. But it always surprises me that the fervor with which people come at her sometimes, it seems so unjustified. I mean, she's a storyteller. She's a beautiful artist and a storyteller, but she's certainly not claiming to change the world, you know?
Because it seems like you're playing a bad boy more often than the kind of the good guy.
I think only play that kind of role.
I mean, juice, shades, ghosts.
Dying for a romantic comedy here at this point.
Would you like to do a romantic comedy?
I would love to.
I think we gotta get you in a romantic comedy.
An espresso and a
no
girl,
killing,
you know,
no nothing.
No tattoos all over me. You know.
I would love to see that. Come on, Theo, let's make it happen. The go-to bad boy, Theo Rossi, is starring in Lowriders, and it's our Toyota People Pick of the day. The movie takes us inside the life of a family in East LA and their love for the lowrider car culture. Theo plays the role of Ghost, the older brother who just got out of jail and tries to reconnect with some of his family. He stars alongside Eva Longoria, so I had to get the lowdown on what it's really like working with Eva. Check it out.
Gloria, Eva's character, and I, the relationship is interesting. I think Eva really escapes in this role. I'm so impressed by Eva to this day, what she does, you know, philanthropic-wise, you know, just as she's a total boss. Like, you know, people use that term a lot, but she really is a boss in every aspect. And she came onto this male-dominated, kind of like low-riding, testosterone-driven set, and she's a boss. She's at the head of the table, and she's Eva.
I want you to talk to somebody. Anybody. Talk to me or your sons.
And I think that she is going to surprise a lot of people because I think she's absolutely terrific in this role, and she's just one of my favorite people in the industry.
Seriously, not too bad getting to work with Eva Longoria. You can sign me up for that as well. All right, we all know Theo Rossi as Juice from Sons of Anarchy and Shades from Luke Cage, but did you know he's also a dad? He gave me an update on how his son Kane is doing. Watch this.
Kane is going to be 2 years old. He's a king. We call him King Kane. So does everyone. So does everyone else. So they're really kind of setting him up for greatness. The people walk in the house and say, "Where's the king?" And he comes walking down. He's a giant. You know, I was gone for 2 months and I came home and he's like, I feel like he's like a high school student now. He's just like a full adult at this point.
Yeah.
And actually, my old buddy who was on Sons of Anarchy, he played Chief Unser. The actor named Dayton Cowley told me before I had a kid, he said, when you have your kid, because we didn't know what we were having, he said, it's going to be like watching your heart walk around outside your body for the rest of your life. And I didn't know that until I had a kid, and you know what? That's exactly what it's like.
Do you have a funny parenting fail?
Oh,
yes.
God, I mean, he's in the middle of potty training, so he's, you know, every time I walk in the house, he's running around with a t-shirt, socks, and sneakers on, no diaper, no drawers, just running around, just peeing everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so parenting fails, sure, you know. I've definitely, I change a lot of diapers, and he's definitely caught me a few times peeing straight up in the air. So I've gotten hit with a few of those.
Keeps you on your toes.
Keeps me on my toes.
We need courage to stand up to hate, not just in others, but in ourselves. At such moments, we need the courage to stand up to dogma, not just in others, but in ourselves.
Former President Barack Obama speaking there to a distinguished crowd Sunday night as he was honored with the John F. Kennedy Profile in Courage Award with a ceremony at the JFK Presidential Library and Museum in Boston. It was among Obama's first appearances since leaving office, the former president never mentioning current President Donald Trump by name, even though the ceremony took place just days after the House passed the Republican-led health care bill that would dismantle many parts of the Affordable Care Act known as Obamacare. Guests included members of the Kennedy family, members of Congress, and celebrities. The annual award is named for JFK's 1957 Pulitzer Prize-winning book, Profiles in Courage, and is presented to political figures who have taken courageous stances in public life. Andrea Boehlke.
All right, before we go, you guys, let's check in with Facebook Live one more time. MTV brought together the best in TV and movies for their award show on Sunday night. So we want to know who your favorite movie or TV star is.
Laura says, Cary Grant is my favorite all-time actor. Tom Hanks is a close second, and I will second the Tom Hanks.
Oh, yes, I will third it. Jackie says, Johnny Depp, he's an amazing actor and pretty hot.
Christina says, Chrissy Metz looks amazing, and Ann says, I love Vin Diesel and J-Lo.
Ruth says, Clint Eastwood, and Victoria loves Jennifer Lopez. She says, happy for J-Lo, and Alex, I hope it lasts. I do too.
There you
I like
go.
saying J-Rod.
Look at that. So much love for the stars this morning. Thank you guys for the comments and thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in Monday or the rest of the week at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Shots Fired star Sanaa Lathan reveals what it was like returning to work after the Philando Castile shooting and how the George Zimmerman case inspired the show. Plus 2017 Tony nominee Corey Hawkins talks a potential comeback for his Walking Dead character.
I would love to see that. All right, thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Nikki Bella. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Nikki Bella from Total Divas, and this is one last thing. So the one last time I laughed so hard I cried was actually this past WrestleMania. My mom and my stepdad, for some reason, were like making, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say fart noises. That sounds so inappropriate. And I was just looking at them like, they're such kids, but my brother was getting so upset that literally I started laughing so I cried. My last date night, oh, you guys, it's been so long. Well, I had a breakfast date yesterday before I flew here to beautiful New York City with my soon-to-be husband, but we're due for a date night. It's been too long. The last TV show I binge watched, honestly, PBS Victoria. I was obsessed. I watched every episode in 2 days, I think, or a whole season in 2 days. You gotta watch it, it's great.
Hey YouTube! Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And for more people now, click on the subscribe button down here.
And check out more great video right now by clicking on one of these links.